afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you give me on this YouTube journey. So when you come into this video, give me a Fonzie, either by double tapping the screen or just simply hitting that thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you don't miss when I go live or when I post videos. All right. So TGIF, everybody. Happy Freya's Day. Today is July 10th, 2026. And on Freya's Day, we always tap into the Divine Feminine and get messages, all right? So today is 7:10 with the energetic year of 1, which is 711. 7 talks about the challenges and things that we have overcame and addressing them as part of our soul's growth. Master number 11, so we're mastering lessons, we're mastering challenges, we're mastering for our growth, our soul's growth purposes, all right, our signs. So let's go ahead and pull what Divine Feminine, please and thank you. Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. I am safe, I'm divinely protected, I am held in love at all times. So our signs, you have the Divine Feminine coming through as herself, the Empress, and letting you know that you are divinely protected. You're heavily protected, right? You're heavily protected as you go through a situation here. Some sort of a situation as you navigate your way through a particular situation in your life. You have to trust your gut instinct to guide you through it. Whatever your situation is, you have to trust your gut instinct to guide you through some sort of a situation. You also have to know that you're protected as you go through it, because they are literally showing me a labyrinth here, which is what this Ariadne is, or I don't know how to pronounce her name. I apologize. Lilith. So our side, you got Lilith coming through here. So Lilith is she is part of the astrological system. So let's see if we can pull her up and see where Lilith is located. That plane's about to die, so I'll use this one. Let's see where Lilith is at in the astrological chart here for the element of Earth. Oh. Okay. And while that's coming up, we will get your page number. So Lilith is 142. 1 and a 4 is a 5, plus a 2 is a 7. So she is coming through telling you that yes, you are experiencing some sort of a challenge. You need to trust your gut to go through it. Trust that you're being divinely protected. To heavily trust your instincts. Something about divine timing. All right, so let's see where you're at, Lilith, here in the natal chart, in the astrological chart. Hello. Current planets. Lilith is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules higher wisdom, travel, religion, higher minds, seeing things from a higher perspective. In 22 degrees, so master number 22 is significant here in the star sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is, oh man, I didn't mean to rip that. Sagittarius is idealistic, generous, very impatient, a great sense of humor, teaching, and healing. So, definitely being navigated through a situation in Sagittarius where you need to trust your higher mind here. You may need to go watch the fire sign reading. Okay, so Sagittarius rules the ninth house of higher education, travel, spirituality, learning, house of fortune, philosophy, and morals and ethics. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about Lilith now, because the moral and ethics may be the moral of this reading. All right, Earth signs. So Lilith embodies our sovereignty to declare our desires and do what must be done in order to live them out. According to Jewish folklore, Adam or Lilith was Adam's first wife. She was created from the same earth as Adam. So when he expected her to be subservient to him, she refused. Lilith explained to Adam that they were equal. So in the fire sign reading, the things you need to let go of was allowing people to take advantage of you and learning that no is a complete sentence. Lilith is telling you no is a complete sentence here, Earth sign. Lilith explained to Adam that they were equal, made by God. So when Adam insisted again on her submission, Lilith uttered the divine names and flew away. Supposedly, Adam sent angels after her to force her to return. But she was with the archangel Samael, and she desired to remain with him. Ancient Jewish midrash or retellings of the biblical stories portray Lilith as a demon, but contemporary feminist theologians like Judith Plaskow have incorporated women's experience and women's voices in additional texts with their own midrash. So listen, remember 75 years ago, women did not have rights. They didn't have the right to vote. They didn't have the right to be, like, they wasn't allowing men clubs. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't have rights. This is like what Lilith is explaining. Women's lib is what's in mind. Plaskow transformed the fearsomeness of Lilith into a wise, empowered woman. Lilith embodies the emotional and spiritual aspects of our unconscious and unrealized desires, sensuality, and unbridled sexuality. She owns her body and soul completely. For many women, Lilith is an icon of freedom. Lilith is the first woman. She is the woman who refused to be dominated or defined by anyone or anything outside of her. Earth signs. Lilith asks you, what would happen if you left everything behind? She wonders what prevents you from getting to experience all that you desire. Is it you? Is it an idea of someone you have to be? Is it society's definition of what it means to be a woman? Right? How women are exploited on a sexual basis. Have you ever watched a Victoria's Secret commercial? Have you ever seen any fluffy women in them commercials? No. You see anorexics modeling half naked clothes. Like, there's really nothing left to view. Everything's being exposed, right? You've never seen a fluffy Victoria model, have you? I bet you can say no to that. Give me that answer. Have you ever seen a fluffy Victoria model? No, you've only seen them as skeletal anorexic models. because sex sells, right? And that's society's definition of what a woman look like. Is that Victoria's Secret model? Is that anorexic? The perfect Barbie doll model body, right? That's the Barbie doll syndrome I talk about all the time. Lilith asks a question that sometimes never fully reach the light of consciousness. Lilith is unclean. She is the ruler of her body and soul. And she reminds us that we are too. And not only that, we have a sacred obligation to be the body's fierce protector. If I were entirely equal to everyone else, to every man and every angel like Samuel, what would I choose for my life? If I see myself as worthy, as the first woman ever created by the divine, what more would I ask for? Am I living the life I desire? Am I actually fulfilled sexually in my current relationship? Are there aspects of my sexuality I haven't been able to face or voice? Lilith refused to settle. She answered all these questions within her and took action on the truth she uncovered. Lilith demanded that she meet Lilith demanded that she meet with what she really desired, and she's here to demand that we all do the same. What does the life I truly desire look like? I'm the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life I desire to live. So the fact that Lilith is coming through in Sagittarius, it asks you, what are your true morals and ethics when it comes to other people's expectations of you? Are you going to bow down to what they expect to you, right? Are you afraid of who you are as a woman? Doesn't matter if you even like the same sex. No judgment. I don't care. I don't care what you like. That's not my purpose to care. That's yours for some of you. And also talking about spirituality, right? The angels, spirits, being spiritual and being sexually active, all right? So you're definitely being divinely protected here. You already know the answer that you seek. You need to trust your gut to guide you through a particular situation. And the fact that we have Queen Esther, the morning star, right? Who is the morning star? So you need to trust in divine timing for some of you, because you're being guided through a situation, but you're definitely divinely protected while you're being guided through a particular situation. All right, Lilith. So thank you for showing up, beautiful Lilith in Sagittarius at the current moment, master number 22. So double twos talks about you being balanced between your masculine, feminine energy, but the person that you are intimate with also being balanced with their masculine and feminine energy and mirroring it in a very stable, emotional, and mental way. Okay? I don't know where this is coming from. I'm just channeling. All right, earth signs, be flexible. A 4 energy. Remember, 22 in Sagittarius. Look how this angel is falling down. So let me get back to the morning star here. Think about this. Who is the fallen angel? The morning star. The divine feminine. Literally, Venus is the morning star. Letting you know. All right, for those of you who don't know that. But see, this angel fallen here has got my attention. Remember, Lilith fell, and Adam sent the angels after her because he wanted her to submit, to be more flexible. You have a decision to make, what direction you want to go in. Fake it till you make it, walk it off. So you can have somebody who's fake. See the comedy tragedy, right? Being going through this labyrinth of the comedy tragedy. So the comedy tragedy, if you know anything about the mask, I can't remember, is it begins with the Persephone, I don't know. But anyways, it's talking about the stage setting because the comedy tragedy mask was for theatrical stages. That's why they have the masks up there, right? So you can decide to either fake it till you make it or be more flexible. Which direction do you want to go in? So you're also being asked to walk it off, ground your energy, and definitely ground your energy. This will help you to make it through whatever labyrinth you are currently going through. So be flexible. So something about 444 is significant here. That definitely tells you you're divinely protected. So Lilith is telling you on an intuitive level, the main reason your guides and angels are with you is to influence you to make the best possible choices for your life. Yet, even as they offer help, it's up to you to accept and follow your vibes before they can do any good. Allow yourself to be influenced by your guides by being more flexible in body, mind, and spirit. This means get out of your rut, change your plans, take an occasional risk, and trust the moment. And be willing to go with the flow. New inspiration encourages you to do so. Do not be a card-carrying member of the woulda, coulda, shoulda club of lost opportunities and psychic regret. If you feel a vibe, be courageous enough to act on it. Five sensory people are too rigid to see and accept the assistance of higher forces. So they miss their moments and live in frustration. Don't live like this. Rather than blindly sticking to the plan, your guides encourage you to ease up, stretch, and bend your mind and try to do things in a new way. Don't resist the universe as it strives to help you. Open up to it. So your vibes are telling you to be more flexible. Choose the life that you desire. Definitely have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. The stage is setting with the comedy tragedy mask. The stage is setting, right? You need to trust your intuition to guide you through whatever this situation is. It is very, very important here, Divine Feminine. You also need to trust that you're divinely protected through it, right? I don't know why. It's like, I feel like women's like liberation, or, you know, because like I said, 70 years ago, women, they had to dress a certain way. They were socially shaped to be at home, barefoot and pregnant. They were made to be the woman who took care of the house. The man went out and made the bacon. The man had overpowered the woman, you know. They were meant to kneel down and be subservient to the man, and to, you know, to be seen and not heard kind of situation. You do as I say, not as I do kind of situation for somebody here. All right, so what is a hard lesson, Lilith, that the element of earth needs to learn today? Trust. You need to trust your intuition. Accepting my inner voice will always guide me correctly. She is teaching you to trust the voice of your body and soul. Look, purple, third eye. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. I know that I am never alone. Right? So what is this lesson helping them to release? Your life is calling for you to step into full power rather than playing it small. Venus is in Leo. Venus is known as the Empress, the divine feminine. She's in Leo. So you're being asked to step into your full power. You don't have to play it small. You don't have to bow down to anybody. But you can be more flexible, right? Be more flexible. See something from a higher perspective here. Fear of intimacy. I'm telling you, morals and ethics. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart about self, outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power in life. Intimacy, morals, ethics. So there's a pattern here that you left go of when it comes to being more flexible with the spirit team, allowing your intuition to guide you, learning to trust your body and your soul, learning to trust your gut. See how she's a warrior, right? Look at the lion roaring. Your inner lion is roaring here, our signs. Alrighty, so be more flexible. Be flexible. Lilith, can we have a little bit more information here, Lilith? Yeah. See how it talks about she was portrayed as a demon because she owned her sexuality. Release yourself from that would hold you back. Detoxing. Unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. So somebody feels this is a pattern, a generational curse or a repetitive pattern that has stopped you from, stopped love, right? So you need to identify with who you are, with your sexuality, your sensuality. Face that fear of being intimate. So remember, in the book, it talks about her. They called her they called her a demon, right? They called her a demon. They called her a devil. So somebody is detoxing. Somebody is detoxing an old identity. They're detoxing an old identity of a particular situation that may involve other people, right? They're being freed from some sort of a cage here. Again, Capricorn, the stage is setting because that's what Capricorn rules, the 10th house. The stage in life, recognition, honor, public image. Earth signs, Lilith, the public image. Detoxing. Somebody could have been trying to ruin your reputation. All right, be flexible. Lilith's telling you to be flexible. It also talks about facing the darkness. Strength. I'm telling you. Look, strength card. You can't make this up. So it's about having the confidence to be more flexible. Master number 11, right? Grace. Where did I see that at? Falling from grace, right here. So somebody could have said that you could be a fallen angel. Calling you a demon, calling you a devil. Trying to hold you back. Because the devil card talks about addictions, talks about codependency. Somebody, maybe somebody around your situation could have called you, like I said, try to ruin your reputation. With the identity that talks about Aries, right? Aries identity. What was in Aries? Neptune is, the Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. Anyways, two major arcana is coming through here. So trust for the element of earth. They're learning to trust their inner voice as a lesson. Somebody's a very powerful intuition here. 5 of Raphael. 111, 555 could be significant. So you're learning to trust that everything has happened for a reason. Everything. See how she's modeling that dress? Remember I said about the Victoria's Secret model? Look how she looks like she's modeling that dress. She's trying something on. Looking at how something fits. So you are learning to trust that everything happens for a reason. You're also ready to let love in and embrace an opportunity that is coming your way. But you need to be more flexible with something. With the Leo energy, the Leo rules the 5th house of creativity, children, romance. Venus rules partnerships on all levels, business, lover, family, friend, romance. So it's about facing that fear of being vulnerable with another person and letting somebody in your heart, releasing any patterns that have tried to overpower you, overpower your heart space, overpower your decisions when it comes to your sexuality. It doesn't matter if you like it. It doesn't matter if you like men. It does not matter what your preference is. It's about coming out of the closet, recognizing and releasing these old patterns and realizing that, you know what, everything happens for a reason. Whatever happened has made me stronger. It has gave me a stronger connection with the divine. It has made me build up my self-confidence. It has made me step into my power. I am no longer bowing down and playing it small to people who don't value you, people who don't appreciate me, people who are codependent, people who put me in third-party situations. I don't need to bow down to anybody. I can stand in my power, and I know that I'm a kind person regardless of what people say about me. So you have the 5 of Raphael, which talks about the 5 of Cups, right? Traditionally, the 5 of Cups shows 3 cups being knocked over while they're not recognizing that there's 2 cups that standing still behind them. So it's like realizing all the cups that gave to these negative people, but giving your power away, giving your emotions away to these people who do not appreciate you. Being intimate with people who did not appreciate you. This also talks about, you know, somebody who could have been victimized on like a S-aid, right? victimized and SA'd. Somebody also could be releasing from an attachment. So you are learning to embrace an opportunity through the space instead of through the clam space or the wand space. You are learning to step into your power and value yourself. This is the thing, and I said this. If I'm going to be in a relationship, the last thing that they're going to get is in my drawers, because I want to make sure that they value me. I want to make sure that they're going to stick around and they're going to wait. They're going to be patient. They're going to be flexible. This is what I'm feeling, our signs. Maybe this is something you need to do. See, if this person sticks around, if you refuse to have sex with them on the first date, if you refuse to have sex with them on a 10th date, are they still going to stick around? Are they still going to be with you? If they're not, then you need to get rid of them. They need to value your, not what's between your legs. Male or female, does not matter. So this is taught letting go of regret of giving your love away to people who did not value it. It's about letting go and releasing the drama, releasing the woe is me, releasing the spilled water, milk, cup, whatever you want to call it, right? Understanding that this had to happen for a reason, right? You had this person, these people were not meant for you. Repetitive patterns of just letting anybody in your bed and not in your heart. Okay? All right. Surrender to your full power. So learning a lesson of everything happens for a reason. You have 5 of Michael. 555 coming through here. 5 of Raphael. This has a 5 on it. And the 5 of Michael in reverse. 111 and 555 is significant, which adds up to 666. So the 5 of Michael in reverse talks about win or lose, right? Somebody wanted to win at all costs. So what they did was they tried to ruin your reputation by calling you names. Right? Like Lilith. They tried to get you to bow down to them. They were just looking for an opportunity to get in your drawers. And you made a decision to say, nope, not going to happen. So for some of you, a limited idea that you're thinking is, well, this is the way into my heart is through sex. 555, 666, 1111. But 555 is definitely coming through. That's the signs that are showing you, right? The only way through this situation is to trust your intuition to guide you. See all the boxes that are open? Look at the one gift in front of her. Empress on the bottom of the deck. Divine Feminine. Well, this talks about finding true happiness, right? Happiness starts from within. If you're not happy with where your life is, you have the power to make the decision to change it. The Knight of Raphael in reverse talks about somebody who has low self-esteem, somebody who has low self-worth, somebody who has low morals, standards, right? Venus in Leo is very important for you earth signs. Yeah, you definitely had some people, a third party situation, sneaking around behind your back. This person could have got somebody pregnant. Yeah. And then we have High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Third party situation. Doing it on a repetitive pattern, right? Being somebody's mistress on a repetitive pattern. All right, give me a final message here, Lilith. A final message. So this could have been, for some of you, this could be a Leo or a Capricorn doing this. Okay, Page of Gabrielle. Follow your passion. You're ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So some of you may be having some sort of like a playful adventure with another person. Spirit is telling you, Archangel Gabriel is telling you, be brave. You're ready for this challenge. Now you need to let your gut guide you through it. We have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, and we have the Four of Ariel here. So, you know, it talks about somebody who's resisting to change. Somebody who is resisting to change any patterns here when it comes to third party situations. Somebody could be blocked. Look, another 5, a 10 and a 4, another 5. 5, 5, 5 is all over this. So you're being warned to go in a new direction, right? Because the current path that you're on, right? See the arrows, the signs pointing. So the Wheel of Fortune reverse talks about something that needs to change, that you're resisting. It's creating challenges for you on an energetic level that is blocking your power. This is somebody who wanted to win at all costs, who tried to block your power with the 5 of Raphael by trying to ruin your reputation. This is somebody who needs to release regret of not trusting their intuition and maybe going in a different direction here. Because they just, this is the pattern that they do that keeps them blocked from opening up their heart. So they'd rather just be in one night stands or third party situations. The Page of Gabriel is the Page of Wands. See the wand in his hand? Look at him smiling. Somebody went to the extreme. Took advantage of an opportunity to win at all costs here. Yep. Now his cycle is complete. Archangel Michael done stepped up in the house. Right? And protected somebody. This talks about standing up for what you believe in, having the confidence to claim your personal power, right? Claim your personal power, stepping into your power and your strength, your self-confidence. Right? Something has come to a complete ending. So you need to definitely stand up for yourself, just like Lilith did against Adam, stood up for herself and said, no, I'm not going to bow down to you. I am not, you are not better than me. I am not going to bow down. I am not going to lay underneath you. I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I'm not going to do it. So you need to have the confidence to put your foot down. Because this person doesn't want to change. No is a complete sentence. This person wants to win at all costs. They want you to play it small. They want you to hand all of your power over to them. So for you to be released from some sort of a dark situation here, you need to make a choice from your heart space, but you also need to make a choice from your intuition. Why is why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Somebody is definitely blocked here. Absolutely, with the Seven of Ariel. Somebody is blocked. Archangel Michael is blocking somebody from coming into your life, or coming into your house, coming into, yeah. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Peace. Yes, something's being laid to rest. Something is over. It's done. So again, something is being laid to rest. A completion of a cycle is over. You are asked to stand up for what you believe in. Take your power back. Don't play it small because somebody feels that you need to serve them, because you don't. You don't serve nobody but yourself. You're definitely being divinely protected, Archangel Michael. Being divinely protected. So you may have somebody coming your way who is, I feel like you're getting a test, Earth signs. You may be getting tested to see if you've learned your lesson and you're willing to change this cycle. But I feel like you're learning to trust your intuition and learning that everything happens for a reason. Everything that you've experienced was part of your growth. So you're seeing something from a higher perspective here, which is helping you to be more flexible with your intuition and trust your gut when it comes to something. Empress. You don't need somebody else to make you happy. You already have everything you need within you. Somebody could have been trying to steal your identity. They definitely was trying to steal your identity. They were siphoning off of your solar plexus, trying to cloak them in your identity, right? Trying to ruin your reputation. Oh, that person's a people pleaser. They wanted you to carry their burdens. Definitely trying to ruin your life, ruin your reputation here. Alrighty. You know what? Archangel Azrael, the angel of death, is very significant here. You got a lot of major arcanas. Yeah, something has come to a complete ending. Somebody could try to destiny swap. You have Kuan Yin carrying compassion. Somebody could have sent the angel of death after you. I hope not. Earth signs. But do we have Scorpio coming through here? We have Scorpio and Leo and Capricorn coming through here really strong. The angel of death, some ending. They were trying to end your destiny, throw you off your purpose. Why is the angel of death in the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Please and thank you. Can I have a card to clarify this? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the death card? So they try to condemn you. Look, Mother Mary, divinely protected. So Jesus talks about you're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. The let go of the need to be right. Choose peace, right? Peace. Choose peace. Father healing, mother healing is possible at this time. So we're talking about mother and father healing. So this could have been your own parents for somebody out here that have passed over, who are protecting you. Green Tara, you are protected. Cords are being cut, move beyond limitation, and trust that you're protected. Inner strength, move back to wholeness. Recognize you have the power. Something about the power here. The power of your thoughts, they're magnetic, and miracles are occurring. Holy miracles are occurring. Holy Spirit stepping in and bringing some sort of a miracle in. Restoring your power. After somebody tried to end your destiny. Yeah. So you definitely need to trust your guidance. It's coming through loud and clear. Trust your inner voice. Yeah, because you're not only here on earth, but you could be a fallen angel who is here on earth to help humanity. Earth angel. Also being divinely protected by earth. You could be doing a lot. You could be learning a lot of lessons so that you can guide other people. So you need to recognize the power of your gut. You need to recognize the power of your intuition. Somebody wanted you to surrender all of your power over to them, like master, dog master. They wanted you to surrender all of your power over to them because they wanted to win at all costs. Charoite, third eye, crown chakra, transformation, acceptance, and insight. I am present. Got a lot of major arcanas coming through here. Energizing, clearing, and healing. Solar plexus, third eye, and crown chakra. I am amazing. So you're protected by, for some of you, your mother and your father, grandmother, grandfather. They're on the other side. They're also working with, I feel like whatever this hinder or block was in your destiny, I feel like it could be coming to an end. A period of bad luck could be coming to an end. You could be seeing 555 a lot. Because for somebody here, somebody did not trust their intuition. They did not trust their intuition in a situation here. Somebody also could have did some sort of sex magic for somebody. I don't know why I'm shuffling again. So something is happening on purpose, and that's what Lilith wants you to know. You have a decision to make. You can choose the life that you want to create. You can choose to release the past and move forward, or you can choose to give your power away. It's up to you. So this is a repetitive, somebody is breaking a generational curse here where they're releasing some sort of dark energy. I'm still getting fallen angel here. You could be the angel of death. You could be that fallen angel. I am seeing strong fallen angel though. All right. So thank you for watching.